Have you not done this so far this morning?
No, I did it yesterday, and now it works.
So just need the IT person to come close.
Yeah, but this is not the managed one. This is not the scheduled one. So I'm gonna have to tell everybody to go and look for the live one. This is now live.
It's the scheduled one. That's
this is now live on YouTube.
Just layers it. It's not working. Kill it. Start again. Remember that thing we keep saying, insanity? Do the same thing over and over again. Expecting the same results. Expecting different things. Like a dead horse, for example. It's one of my favourite ones. Flogging a dead horse. Jesus. Yeah, it runs faster that way. That was mean. Indicating violence. It wasn't very Popeye, it was it. God. The only problem is, I want to go through some of these CDs. What's your name yourself? Oh, look, someone's left the chair.
What be you doing?
Oh, yes, she was. She was being so good.
Come on, down. Willow. Down. Down.
No.
Okay, the mic's back on. Hopefully you can all hear me now.
You send the microphone off. Because we're talking about the dump run.
Right, okay, so it's back on.
We thought we had about 20 CDs.
So I've got like 6 people on the screen, it looks like,
All right,
who are getting involved. That's all good. I can still hear David in the background. 6. 6 people. Okay. So it's the first go live. So yeah, typically technical difficulties, which is part of the course with anything I seem to do. So I do apologise. Okay. Right. Looks like everyone can hear me now. I'm getting thumbs up in the Facebook anyway. Here's up. The boys are making their breakfast, so they're probably going to make a little bit of noise. So please try and ignore them. Right. Okay. So Morning, everybody. Strap for today, a block or a cushion, whichever one you've got, and then a blanket for Shavasana, which obviously we do at the end. You'll have to excuse my phone, but I need to do timings, so that's why I have it with me, so that I can keep an eye on the timing so that we're not in poses for like 7,000 hours. So just let me get that up. Next time it will all be sorted and I'll be all ready to go. Right, okay. So we've been doing a lot on legs. I know some of you obviously have only just joined and you've not been here before, which is fine, but we've been doing a lot on the legs. So today we're going to do a few more of the seated poses, just to kind of open up the chest and the shoulders. So if you start in the middle of your mat, put your toes together and bring your knees to the outer edges of your mat. I've got shorts on, by the way. I just realised it looks like I'm naked, but I'm not. I have shorts on. Drop your bum down onto your heels. So if I show you, you're going to be like this. Now, if you can't get down like that, you can pop your block underneath. You can pop a cushion, whatever keeps you help. If you need a cushion underneath your feet here as well, just if it's painful, then you can do that. That's not a problem. And all we're going to do, arms to the side, palms facing the ceiling. Come up, so you're bringing your arms, it's like a half mountain, I suppose we could call it a hill. Just going to hold it there, 2 really long deep breaths in, and then long out. And again, long breath in, and long breath out. And then we're going to separate the arms, palms to the floor, and just lean forward. Stretch out those arms. Just going to close the curtain. So like this. Arms are stretched out. You should all still be in that position. Oh, it's the other curtain. God's sake. Sorry, guys. Okay. It's a good job we're holding this pose for a while, isn't it? Just down here. So if it feels too much on your back, you can, again, something under your bum, you can relax the arms a little bit. If you can get your arms out further, then you just kind of walk your arms out as far as you can go and just really stretch. Another 30 seconds in this pose. Okay, your next in-breath, if you walk your arms back so that you come up so your back is straight. And we're just going to drop our shoulders. So you're up. Just drop your shoulders so that they can rotate back and down. And we're just going to stretch back on both arms. Now your hands will probably be about shoulder width apart. If that's painful or you can't quite get your hands in there, you can bring them out further. That gives you a stronger stretch on your back, but it's easier on your shoulders. So the higher up you are, the less stress you get on your back, but the more the stretch you get in your arms and your shoulders. And all I want you to do is just rotate your shoulders back so you're pushing your chest up and relax your head. Remember to focus on your breathing. So if you've got any points that are painful, just breathe into that area. If it feels like it's a bit too intense, you can come out of it if you need to. You can bring your knees together if that feels better. Okay, 2 more breaths here. And on your next in-breath, just come back to centre. Going to take our knees a bit closer together now. Now, this might get painful being on your ankles for a while. So again, if you do need a cushion underneath to ease that, that's fine. We're just going to go into a little bit of a twist, but from this seated position. So if you take your left hand behind you and touch your right foot, and then bring your right arm round onto your left hip, and just look over that left shoulder. Lean back slightly. You need to drop your hand onto the floor. Not all of these poses are really strong today, so you might not feel the same kind of pulls or twists, but that's just because my legs need a bit of a rest. Okay, 1 more breath there. On your next in-breath, come back to centre. We're going to just go the other way. So I'll turn it to here. So right arm round to your left foot. Left arm round to your right hip, looking down over that right shoulder. And then if you can drop down and rotate it just a little bit more. Okay. Your next in-breath, just come back up to seated. Centre. And all we're going to do is take our hands behind us, interlink our fingers, twist so our palms are facing out, and bend forward. Now you may not be able to go all the way down. That's fine. You might only get to here. You might only actually be able to go to here. Again. But as you lean forward, if you push your shoulders back and lift your arms up. Okay, on your next in-breath, just come back to centre. And I want you to grab your strap. So, what we're going to do, just need to move my legs. Foot's gone numb. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the right arm up and behind us, like this, and then we're going to bring the left arm up. Now, some people might be able to do that and actually connect their hands together. I can't. I've got really tight shoulders. So I'm just going to use my strap around my right hand, and I'm going to use my left hand to walk up my strap, making sure I push my head back so that I'm not kind of bent forward, nice and straight. And I'm using that strap to pull up. So I'm pulling my arm down, and I'm pulling my left arm up. And then once you've got your stretch, you're just going to hold it. You just need to push out with your chest and push your head back. Okay, just another 3 breaths in here. And on your next in-breath, just relax down. And we're going to leave our arms at the side and just drop over into child pose. Okay. On your next in-breath, just come back up. We're just going to take the arms in the opposite direction. Sorry, Willow's trying to eat my mat and my block. So I'm going to turn around so you can see. So your left arm takes the strap, take the weight of it up and behind you. Your right arm is taking the bottom of the strap that's loose and coming up and walking up as much as you can, if you can see. And once you've got it, head back, chest wide, and just hold that pose. Remember, only go as far as you can. Don't push it too much. For some people, you might be able to get your hands together. For some people, that one hand might be all the way down here. It's fine. Hold that. Okay, just 3 more breaths here. And on your next in-breath, drop your arms down to your side. And then let that one out. On your next in-breath, we're just going to lean forward. Let that breath out. Just relax here. Okay, your next in-breath, come back up to seated. We're going to move the legs now. So, if you take your left leg out to the side, and your right leg kind of tucked in front of you. If you're still on your cushion, that's absolutely fine. If you can, Willow's come to say hello. If you can get down on the floor, again, that's fine. All we're going to do is arms out to the side. We're just going to lean forward. So on your in-breath, come down. Drop your arms to the floor. And just look, you're kind of almost kissing your knees. Stretch those arms out to the side. Okay, your next in-breath, walk your hands back in. We're just going to take a twist to the right. So just twist as much as you can. Just hold that position. You can either be up on your fingers like this, or your hands flat on the floor, whichever kind of is easier for you. Okay, your next in-breath, just walk back to centre. We're going to swap the legs around now. So we're going to swing the legs around. So your left leg's going to be in front of you. Your right leg is going to be out to the side. You want to be looking over your knee. Arms out, palms facing out, and on your next in-breath, you're just going to drop down. Be kissing that knee. Really stretch those arms to the side. Okay, and your next in-breath, come back up. We're going to take a twist to the left. So, on that next in-breath, walk your hands round. Again, you can either be up on your hands, or you can be down. Whatever works for you, just hold that pose there. I know it's mostly shoulders and arms and stuff, but it will incorporate a little bit of the legs. But nothing like we've done before. Or not like we did over the last couple of sessions anyway. Okay, next in-breath, just come back to centre. Right, from there, we're going to do, come round, bring the feet together, so your soles are touching, cup over your toes. I just want you to lean forward. So you're kind of hooking over the front of your leg. You're just pulling yourself forward just a little bit. It's just to get a stretch down that back and into that neck. Really drop those shoulders down if you can. So it's not so much about the pressure on the legs, it's about getting those arms dropped and that neck forward. So we're kind of really rounding the shoulders. Your next in-breath, come up. Just going to cross the legs, whichever way is comfortable for you. Cross them however you want. So this is going to be a nice stretch. There's kind of two parts to this stretch on the arms. So it's, I won't go into the name of it. Basically what you're going to do, arms out to the side, bring them in front of you. Take your right arm, cross it over the top of your left, lift both of your arms up. Now, for some people, this is going to be as far as you can go. So you've got the back of your hands touching. It's absolutely fine. If you've got more stretch in you, you can take that right arm, twist it around the left so that you're touching palm to palm, but it'll be kind of more fingers to palm. You lift your elbows up and you push out and you drop your head down into that gap. If you're back here, that's fine. Again, your elbows are just up and you drop your head down. That's as far as you can go. But if you can get the double twist, good on you. Okay, on your next in-breath, if you just release your arms back down to the side, we're just going to kind of counter stretch them. So just bring your arms behind you, keep on your fingertips, push that chest out and up towards the sun, drop your head back a little bit.
Not big on those, mate.
On your next in-breath, just come back to the centre. So we're going to do the same the other way. So arms out to the side. It's going to be the left arm going over the top of the right one this time. You bring them up. If that's it, if that's where you are, that's absolutely fine. If you can do more of a twist, your left arm comes down and around, and you're touching. I'm hoping that you can see it properly. And then you push forward with the shoulders up with the elbows, and it creates a nice little gap for you to stick your head in. I don't usually just go outside or upstairs. Standing in the kitchen whispering, getting on my nerves.
I've got new work to do, so. Signing our losers.
Okay, on your next in-breath, we're just going to relax them down, relax the arms back down. And again, just going to kind of counter it. So arms out, back behind you, put your fingertips, push those shoulders back, just relax that head. Bring them back to centre. All I want you to do from here is just to lean over one leg. And just lean, just relax as far as you can go. And then come back up. We're just going to go over the other leg. And come back up. Okay. So kind of a few more in this position. However you've got your legs, change them. What we tend to do is when we cross our legs, we always tend to go one way. If you try and notice it when you're in everyday life, you will always cross your legs one way, and it makes one of your legs kind of slightly more flexible. So the challenge is to do it the other way. So whichever way you had your legs, cross them over the other way. So what we're going to do, take our right arm out to the side, behind us, so it's touching the back of our neck. Left arm is going to come and take our elbow. We're just going to push it down. Now you need to be careful that you're not like leaning forward and bending your head, because that's really counterproductive. So you're opening up that chest, trying to keep your head straight and pushing down with your on that elbow with your left arm. So from behind, you're more like this. Now again, if that's too much, just kind of bring your arm up. You don't have to go across to the side. You can just have it up and just push down. Okay, on your next in-breath, just relax down. Now obviously, like I said before, my shoulders are tight, so it's not the best for me. It's good because it helps, but obviously I can't demonstrate it perfectly. But we're doing our best. So left arm out, up, over. Right arm coming and taking that left elbow, opening up that chest, keeping your head up. Just pushing down. Should get a stretch kind of along here. That's what we're aiming for anyway. Okay. On your next in-breath, just relax those arms down. Really easy, this next one. Bring your left arm across. Right arm hooks just above the elbow. Just holding it like that. Okay, on your next in-breath, relax that down. Give your shoulders a wiggle. We're just literally going to go the other way. So right arm across, left arm up. We're pulling that arm in. Okay, your next in-breath, just relax that down. Again, give your shoulders a wiggle. Okay, all we're going to do now is cup the back of our heads. So it's just, I'll show you, just above kind of the base. Your fingertips are just touching. You're just going to drop that neck down. You want to keep up on your bum. Just drop your head down and then drop your elbows, and you'll feel just a slight stretch on your neck. It doesn't want to be too hard. Any pinching, just come straight out of it. This is just a real gentle kind of stretch on that neck. Okay, on your next in-breath, just relax those arms down. We're just going to, again, counterpose it. So just bring yourself back. This time, palms down onto the floor, shoulder width apart. Just really lift up that chest and relax that head into kind of a nice neutral position. Just going to take 4 breaths here. And then on your next in-breath, if you just come back to central seated. Okay, we're going to go onto the floor now on our bellies. So I'm hoping that you can all still see me. So as we're laying on the floor, all I want you to do is take both arms out to the side and then just drop down and look towards your right. Okay, now from here, I'm going to take a bit of a twist on our shoulders. So keeping the left arm on the floor, I don't know if you can all see me enough actually. Keep the left arm on the floor. If you twist your body towards the right, your right arm is not down anymore. Your right arm is in front of you. Right leg is bent. And your head drops down to the floor. I don't know if you can all see that if I move this way. So your left arm is out to the side of you. Your right arm is on the floor in front of you. Left leg is straight. Your right leg is behind you. And you're kind of pushing up just a little bit with that right arm. Remember to breathe. And remember to relax the neck. Don't hold it tense. Okay. Your next in-breath, just roll yourself back. So relax that arm down. Relax your legs down. And we're just going to look the opposite way. So if you just look over your left shoulder, I'm going to turn around so you can see me. So we're looking over the left. Well, you can't see me anyway. I need a lighting technicians. Not sure if it's going to be any better. So we're looking over the left. On your next in-breath, we're going to take that twist onto the right shoulder. So left arm in, pushing up, leg behind you. Keep the head down and just relax. Now this obviously, these are quite strong, so if you need to kind of relax the leg down, that's fine. I know I didn't tell you on the other side, sorry. Yeah, there's a dead spider on my mat from the garden yesterday. Ugh. Okay. And your next in-breath, just roll it back down. And all I want you to do is bend your arms so you're like a frog. So when you're laying on the floor, your arms are like this, and your legs are straight out behind you. Forehead to the floor, and kind of push your shoulders towards the floor. We're going to twist the arms round. So try and keep the elbows bent. So this time, you're this way when you're on the floor. Okay, from there, if you just push up, so you're into a little bit of a cobra. Just go onto your elbows, that's fine. What we're going to do, from here, just going to slide the right arm under in the gap of the left. The left arm, we're going to walk around, and then just, so your arms are kind of crossed over, and we're just going to relax the head. Okay, on your next in-breath, just bring them back round. So you're back to this position. So hopefully you can see me enough. Ignore my legs, your legs should be straight. Like this. And we're going to go the opposite way. So your left arm is coming into the gap here. Your right arm, you're walking across. And then you're just relaxing your head down over the top. Okay, from there, on your next in-breath, just walk your legs back. Your arms. Get them back into the centre. We're going to take it up a little bit now. So from here, you've got your elbows in front, your arms in front of you, your elbows on the floor. What I want you to do is lift up onto your knees. Your bum is in the air. Walk them in a little bit. Have them hip distance apart. And then just drop your head down and turn your fists so that they are palm down on the floor. And then stick your bum in the air as much as you can. So you'll be kind of like this position. I'm hoping you can all see me enough. It looks quite dark. Try and relax those shoulders. Really drop the shoulders down. Okay, from this position, you're going to tuck the toes underneath. And you're going to try and push up. It's like a long downward dog. Walk up onto both arms. walk them back, and then just go into a downward dog. You can walk your legs like this if you need to. As you can see, my feet don't touch the floor, but the idea is at some point your feet will be on the floor. From here, we're going to walk our hands out. We're just going to come into plank. Ten breaths here if you can. If you need to drop your knees down, that's absolutely fine. If you need to go down onto your elbows because it's too much in the big plank, that's fine. But if you're okay here, doing the 10 breaths there. Okay, from there we're going to walk our hands back, bring our feet in, bend those knees, and just relax. Cup your elbows and just swing them side to side like this. Relax your arms down by your side. And all we're going to do, palms facing away from us, we're going to sweep the air. I'm going to kneel down. Sweep the air. Bring it in front of us like this. Relax the arms down, bend over. Sweep the air up in front of us like this. Okay, whilst we're in this pose, arms in front, I'm gonna stand up, so obviously you're not gonna be able to see. Oh, let me move the camera. Oh, that might be better. Your arms are like this. What we're gonna do is raise a leg. Now, your leg can be here, here, or even higher and up in there. That's fine. Just relaxing those shoulders. You're really grounding through your feet. So you just need to pick a spot, stare at it, and that's it. Focus on that balance. If you need to hold on to something, you can do. It's not a problem. If you need your leg lower down, that's fine. If having your arms up here is too difficult, you can have them down here. Just kind of open your chest a little bit. So I was saying the other day, you have to pretend like you're a tree. You really root, and you're sending those roots down your leg, through your foot, through the mat, and into the ground. And those roots are digging in, and they're holding you there. So you're really centering everything, going through the leg and into the mat. Just holding yourself in this position. Okay. On your next in-breath, if you drop your leg down. And on the next in-breath, we're going to bend over. Sweep up. Arms to here. And yep, the other side. So whichever is easy. Wherever your leg is comfortable. If you need to hold on, hold on. And we're just doing the same. We're just focusing kind of everything through the body, down the leg, through the mat, and into the ground underneath. Some people need to move their toes to help them stay balanced. Some people, it's more about the actual foot itself. It's whatever works for you. If you have got good balance and you think you can do it, you can come up on your toes. If not, just stay on your flat foot. Keep your arms like this. So I hope you've all found your spot that you're staring at. Okay, on your next in-breath, drop your leg down. And we're just going to sweep again. So next in-breath down. This time we're just going to sweep, arms back, bend your back, bend your head backwards. We're just going to salute that sun. Twist your palms so they're facing the floor. Bring them down to your side. Bend over. Palms out and up. Twist back. Face the sun. This is called sun salute. Okay, from here, with the legs straight, just bend forward and see if you can touch those toes. If you can't and you're here, that's fine. If you're here, that's fine. If you are over, that's fine. But remember, it's kind of coming from the hip and the lower back. So if you're really far over or your tail is really rounded, it's not going to work. You need to twist right from those hips and then drop your arms down. Okay. Walk your arms back up your legs. Just going to stretch the legs out. Going to drop over again to touch the floor with your palms this time if you can. Walk over to the right. Bend that right leg if you need to. Walk over to the left. Again, bend the left leg if you need to. Walk it back to the middle. Bend both of your legs. Come into the goddess pose. Okay. From here, we're just going to drop one hand behind us, two hands behind us, and come back onto the mat. Right, we're going to go into Shavasana. So get your blankets, get your cushions for your head if you want it. And get yourself really comfortable. So Shavasana should be, it's the corpse pose. So generally it's feet together, arms by your side. What tends to happen is your feet will drop, your head drops, your shoulder relaxes, everything kind of just drips into the floor. Now when you're here in Shavasana, it's about relaxation. It's about bringing everything that we've just learned, every bit of energy that we've just created within our bodies. It's about harnessing it and keeping it inside us. So I'm going to put on some music for you guys. Make sure your eyes are closed. Get as comfortable as you can be. I want you just to focus on your breathing. So a nice deep breath in. Big sigh out. And again, deep breath in. Big sigh out. Have a little look through your body. Scan your body. See if there's anything that hurts. See if there's anything that feels tight. Anything that you think you need to stretch more or do some extra work on. Try working from your toes to the top of your head. Some people use a light. Some people use a wave. Some people just kind of feel it in their body. It's just a way of you looking through your body and seeing if you've got a particular pain or tug. If you do have a pain in a particular area, just direct your breath to that area. So when you breathe in, you just imagine that your breath is going to whatever area of your body it is that might be feeling tender. We did a lot of work on the shoulders, but obviously we were sat on our knees, so it might be your knees, might be your shins, might be your ankles. Any kind of errant thoughts in your head, anything that comes along, just let it go, let it flow. You can acknowledge it, so thank you. Whatever works for you, just allow that thought to just pass through, like a train, fast train going through a station. You notice it, but it's not important. If you find your thoughts really are running and you can't relax that brain, if it's running away with you, just focus back on your breathing. Really kind of fill that diaphragm up when you take a breath in.
is.
Okay, keeping your eyes closed, I want you to slowly become aware of your body. Start wiggling your fingers, wiggling those toes. Do some rotations of the wrists, rotations of your ankles. Gentle kind of rocking motion side to side if you need to. Keeping your eyes closed, if you bring both of your knees up to hug your chest. If you're under a blanket, you can leave your blanket on, it's absolutely fine. Just give yourself a little hug, just holding all of that energy inside, just making sure that it stays where we need it to be. Now, in this kind of fetal position, you're going to drop to either the left or the right, really slowly. Just lay there. Another 10 seconds. When you're ready, still with your eyes closed, come back to seated. Pop a little smile on your face. Bring your hands together. Thumbs to your heart. Slowly blink your eyes open. So from my heart to your heart, namaste. So hopefully you're all out of Shavasana now and you haven't fallen asleep. I suppose the only downside of this is that we don't get to have our little 5-minute chat. But I'm hoping that doing it this way, it's a bit quieter for when you're doing the Shavasanas. It's easier for people to see me because I know it's difficult sometimes seeing me on phones and things like that. Whereas with YouTube, a lot of people can get it up on the TV. Let me know in the Facebook chat what you thought, if it was rubbish, if you prefer it on Zoom, if you want me to carry on trying to do it this way, whatever, not a problem. I love you all loads. Look after yourselves and I will speak to you soon. Bye.